Thank God. Just a little longer.
Every day I wake up. Wake your ass up. The Breakfast Club.
Y'all finished or y'all done?
Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Jess Hilarious, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Lauren LaRose is here as well. And we got a special guest in the building.
Yes,
guy.
indeed.
We got Snoop in the building. What up, Snoop?
Yeah. Thanks for having me.
Felicia Snoop Pearson. What up? Of course, the new season of American Gangster Trap Queens is out right now. But how are you doing, Snoop? We ain't seen you in a long time. We ain't seen you in a minute.
First of all, Snoop ran in here, so if you see her breathing hard, don't be on the internet talking about Snoop in there on drugs and all that shit. She ran.
It's New York traffic, man. Had to get out of the traffic and start hardtailing, man.
All right, so you got out and just ran.
I ain't lying. I ain't want to hear your mouth.
How you feeling, Snoop?
Really you.
What's up, brother?
Like it's somebody who gifts me already, but they're just like being anonymous, like.
Oh, at certain times. Did you try New York pizza yet?
No, they were gonna take me.
Who's they?
Dilu and his friend.
Sure, how about we do this? Around that area, there's a spot. Let me see if they're open. This is known. Everyone knows the spot. Oh, I think they're open late.
They were saying John's and Joe's, or something. John's Pizza.
Yo, Jason. What? Jason. Make a pit stop to Prince Street.
Right now?
Uh-huh. You got some time, right?
Yeah, what time is it?
Yeah, we'll get, it's like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, try this. Just try this. It's like this.
Is it a popular spot?
Yeah. Kim Kardashian been there, everyone else
Oh,
been there. Like,
really?
it's like a
Let me show your brother the spot. I sent it to you.
Here. Hey, just grab it and then go to your hotel. So you can get ready. You don't have to eat it right there. I mean, unless you want to. It's better hot.
Okay, let me see. Oh, fuck. Okay. It's 12. We have like 2 hours to spare.
How long does it take to get ready?
I'm probably just gonna like fix up my makeup and then change.
You don't even need to. This is good.
Yeah?
I feel like put more powder, it might be too much.
Yeah.
This is good. This is perfect. And your hair is good too. Just change.
Yeah, I just need to change.
Yeah, but you gotta try the pizza. Prince Street. Everyone goes there, bro.
Should we tell Dilu?
Oh, shit. Hold on. Let me text him.
She's the right location. All right.
I don't know where Dilo is right now. Hold on.
Yeah, I don't know where he's going.
Let's send this to him.
5
Oh,
gifted.
yeah. Me?
Yeah.
Man, fuck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. God damn, bro. I'm like dead centipede. Let me send.
Unless he was driving like the opposite way.
Hmm? No. Why would he
right?
go uptown? I don't think he's going uptown. Why is it not sending? What are you planning on wearing?
This pink dress.
Pink?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, she got it.
I'm taking her home with me.
The new 7-layer burrito and a drink for only $4.99. Part of the TC meal deals, only at Taco Cabana.
This is my last video about this situation. All right. After today, I will never ever speak about my situation this situation ever again. And I'll be moving on from this. Okay? I'll be done with it. Sometimes you know that family, sometimes they don't have the best option for you. And I learned that, you know? I got 7 days, 7 fears I'm doing tomorrow. And I need to focus on that. I need to focus on that, bro. And I can't be able to focus on right now, bro, like on some real. And I don't know, bro. I don't know. Mom, keep it a bean. Was I tripping?
Yes.
I was tripping.
Yes. If you want me to be honest, you were tripping.
So I was tripping.
You were. First of all.
I can't even hear it. Bro, how am I tripping? How was I tripping?
Shay,
No.
first of all, as a man, like you should have never taken it out of proportion like that with Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? And then to the point where like, if we're telling you to stop or chill and you just keep going, yeah, you were definitely, absolutely tripping. Especially when you came in my house and disrespected me. You know what I'm saying? Even though it was her stuff, you still disrespected me. I told you to stop. You did not stop. You kept going. So.
But did you see what she? Look at my monitors. Can you see, Mom? Can you see my monitors?
No.
Exactly. You can't.
I saw the video.
Can you see my monitors?
I know.
Exactly. Thank you.
Okay. She was wrong too. I'm not gonna say she was wrong.
You want to take a shot?
No.
Yeah, you can't. There's no Don Julio.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
She was wrong because she shouldn't have done that. But at the end of the day, you're the older brother. You shouldn't have did that.
But I'm not hearing anything you're saying.
And we were streaming too. You know what I'm saying? Like you didn't have to do all that. If you're gonna do something for somebody, as far as the birthday party, if you're gonna do something for somebody, maybe you guys. I mean, it was a surprise. But if she didn't want you to stream, you could have just been like, you could have ended your stream. What would hurt for you to end your stream? To be honest.
It sounds like you're not on my side, so I'm not going to agree with you.
No, I'm just saying you made it about money. Like you didn't.
It sounds like you're not on my side, so I'm not going to agree with you.
I'm just saying though, if your sister felt a certain way, you should like be sympathetic or empathetic to how she felt.
So should I leave the family?
What? What are you talking about?
Maybe this family should do better without me then.
What are you talking about? See,
I'm saying though, if maybe this family would do better without me then.
you're not hearing anything that I'm saying. Like, take accountability. Where's like, oh, okay, you know what? You're right. I did. You don't look back on that. Did you look at any of those clips and did you see?
Yeah, I seen them clips and I reposted them.
Uber driver asked for help.
Yeah.
Jay. You don't see nothing wrong.
But
with
I'm
that?
saying you don't see Brooklyn. I paid for everything over there, and I just wanted to get my family right and together as a family. Her birthday, and to say that I couldn't stream when I'm over here trying to put money on the table for us.
She pulled you to the side though. She did it respectfully.
Okay.
She said, hey, I don't mind if you stream. She said, hey, I don't think you should stream. This is my moment. And you should have respectfully said, okay. If it's a situation where it was your birthday, you wouldn't want her to stream. She wouldn't stream.
I'm gonna just leave the family.
So you're not gonna take accountability? You're not gonna say maybe I was wrong?
I don't know. I don't know. Personally, I don't know. I don't think I was wrong.
Where the decorations off of that was childish. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was embarrassed. I low-key was embarrassed that you did that.
So you was embarrassed.
I was very embarrassed.
So I'm embarrassing it to you.
You embarrassed me in that moment. Yes, you did.
So I should just leave the family then.
You're not listening. You're not even listening. Hey, Mama. Talk to your brother, because he does not see where he did wrong in this whole situation.
Huh?
He doesn't understand he's not understanding that he was wrong in this situation. Or he could have handled it differently. They both were wrong.
I don't know who's wrong though. Like, I feel like, I don't know. It's like there's two sides of the story.
Right.
But like, I get his side.
Bro, was I tripping?
Huh?
Was I tripping?
Yes.
No. Let him talk. Was I tripping?
Yes.
A little bit. But it's like, I get it. I get that you like rented out the stuff, like the whole like all that. I'm gonna be real. You should have been able to stream.
And that's what I said.
But
that's what I said.
But
yeah.
The cake, popping the balloons.
Yeah, you just did.
That was overboard.
Yeah.
That was overboard.
When's your flight back home?
Huh?
What'd you say?
No. I'm saying that was a little overboard. but you should have been able to stream like the baseline.
That's what I'm talking. That's what I like to hear.
Yeah, baseline.
That's what I like to hear, bro.
Baseline, you should have been able to stream.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
But yeah, I'm just saying that the other stuff was a little overboard. But
I don't understand that.
No, I'm saying the pop the balloons, like you fistful the cake. Molly was there.
I'm not comprehending.
Molly was there.
I don't understand.
Cake. But yeah.
I don't understand.
But yeah, if I were Brooklyn, I would have let you stream.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I like what you're saying.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly. If I were Brooklyn, I would have let you stream because you bought the whole.
Exactly,
bro. You bought everything though.
Bro, everything.
It's Brooklyn's
Yes.
It was Brooklyn's birthday.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
It was low key like a
But
surprise.
What'd you say?
It was Brooklyn's birthday party, so I just feel like she should have got some say in like.
I don't know what he's talking about.
He said she should have got some say.
Yeah.
In what she felt.
Sush, some say.
See, that's the problem. You don't listen.
She should have got some.
She should have got some say.
Some say.
Now it's some say. Is that even a word?
Some say.
It's
Some
when you
say.
say a word too long. It's
Some
too
say.
much. No, she should have got. She could have got.
She should have got some say. Some say.
See, I like this laughing, but
Some say. That sounds like some French. Some say. Some say.
But she felt like you should have like empathize with how she felt. You should have listened to how
I
she
like
felt.
how we're laughing stuff like all this like it's all of us.
Some say.
We're missing Brooklyn though.
Some say.
We're missing one key person.
Bro, don't bring Brooklyn around here, bro.
We got Bali, Deshae.
We don't need Brooklyn here. If Brooklyn pulls up,
Like you told me he wasn't gonna be here, bro.
Brooklyn.
No, you told me he wasn't gonna be here.
Stop.
Why would you do that? You told me he wasn't gonna be here.
Okay, bro, stop.
Why would you do that?
Bro, I didn't know he was gonna be here. But
You're lying and your birthday.
see how we're laughing?
Cause I love you're my brother. You're my only brother.
No, Brooklyn. Okay.
I don't like him.
All right.
But did you see what he did?
I saw it.
Did you see what he did? Don't ever say. And I hope. Hey. And I hope. No.
Stop, Brooklyn,
No. I'm not.
Are you gonna fight mom?
No. Don't say you don't fuck with your brother. Don't say you don't fuck with your brother.
Stop.
You see your house?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
How may I help you?
excuse me, can I get security?
Stop, mom.
See,
Get him.
Can I get security?
Get him.
Okay.
Get him.
Okay.
Get him.
Hang up! Why would you do that?
Because no.
No. I hope you like your house. No, you guys, hold on, time out. Everybody get in the living room. Get in the living room. Go in the living room,
Wait, let me
Deshae.
talk to Brooklyn real quick.
Okay, go, Deshae.
I know it doesn't look right. It don't look like. It doesn't look good. Okay. It
Bro,
doesn't.
You didn't see the clips, and I'm smiling right now because I'm trying not to crash out. Like I'm. You set me up. Now you're up. Now
I'm
what you?
not. This don't look good on me. It doesn't look good on me. I'm disappointed in myself. But I feel like this is what I was brought here to do. Stop.
You don't need that.
Stop. We're gonna go over there. I'll give you some gifts. Okay.
Did you see how much?
Huh?
How much?
We'll talk about that later.
Did you see the clips though?
Yes, I saw the.
No, I'm the bigger person.
All right, you're gonna go in there,
I'm gonna
but
be
don't
21.
touch.
I'm gonna be 21.
Look, don't touch them. Don't break
Ain't nobody
nothing.
worried about that.
Look,
man.
stop. Don't
Remember,
break nothing.
oh,
Don't
shit.
touch them. Look, you better fall. You drunk?
No, I was gonna take my shoes off, but I remember that.
Huh? You don't got no shoes.
I don't got no toe.
Huh?
I don't got no toenail.
This isn't a laughing matter.
I know. Why you?
Calm down, cause I know you get feisty. Like.
Okay. Come on, stop.
All right, stop. Lock in. We're just gonna talk. Calm down.
I did, chat. Brush my teeth.
I just need some onions though, so no kick.
Hello?
Hey, the security is on the way.
Okay, thank you.
What?
Bro, why are you calling
Just say you not do
security?
that. Please do not do
Mom,
that.
you were supposed to talk to him while I talked to Brooklyn.
I did.
So do you know what's going on?
What's going on? This is an intruder in my house.
Mom, why didn't you talk to him?
Boy, I didn't want to be here. I came back for that mirror. I didn't come back for you.
Mom, hey, Mom. Bali,
Call whoever you want
put
to
Bali
call.
in the room. Let me go to sleep.
I just don't see why you would come over here and break my setup when all I did was pop some balloons and a cupcake.
Mom.
It's the principle
Mom.
behind it.
It's the
You don't
principle behind
understand?
it?
Bro, you ruined a big day. All I said was I didn't want to stream. I didn't want you to stream.
But who was streaming then? You!
I
Exactly!
didn't want you to stream, so you took it as so you're gonna up what my day.
But you
'Cause
came to my.
I didn't want you to stream.
But you
How does
ca-
that sound? You're 24. You are 24 years old.
And you're 21. You're not that far off, big girl.
25. Exactly. I came to you. I pulled it to the side. I said, I don't want you to stream. I don't want you to stream.
Okay, stop
If
yelling.
you came to me and was like, I don't want you to stream, but I'm like, oh, bet. Go ahead.
No,
Take
you
it.
don't. You
Take
don't. You
it.
literally.
Go ahead. Yeah, blah. I did all that.
No, you would have streamed. If you would have paid for it, you'd been like on the stream. But why would you come here? Okay, but why would you come? But why would you come? But why would you come here? Why would you come here and break my setup? But why would you come here and break my setup? And then you try to hit my mirror.
For one, you put
And
your
then
hand
you
in the
pour the Don Julio out and the hookah.
Because for one, you my cake up, decorations up, everything up. Everybody's mood and all that, bro. It's
You guys
principles
stop.
behind.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how broke your streaming
Stop
setup. Now you're not
yelling.
gonna stream at all.
But guess
You're not
what?
gonna stream at all because you want.
But guess what you couldn't break?
Now you're not gonna stream.
But
at
guess
all.
what you couldn't break? That goddamn mirror, because they know I look too good. So you over here trying to do.
I couldn't break because they didn't see something.
I'm telling you, over here tripping, bro.
Stop.
You're tripping, and you know you wrong for that.
Sit down.
Bro, you know you wrong.
Sit, Brooklyn. Sit.
You know you're wrong.
Sit down.
Okay, maybe I went a little too far to break your setup. Okay, maybe I did.
Okay.
Okay, maybe I did, but that still don't make up the fact why you ruined my birthday.
Bro, you will have a birthday every day for the next 30, 40 years.
Damn, don't put a time limit on
And
me.
you're
Don't
tripping,
put a time
and you're
limit on
tripping
me.
about one birthday. It's not even your actual birthday. Your birthday's the 17th.
But it was that day
Stop
because
yelling.
we couldn't. Everybody couldn't celebrate
Stop.
it together.
Stop. Sit right here. Huh? I just ate onions.
See, this is why
You guys
I
go
like.
over
This is
here.
why I like you better.
Yo, you hissing too?
He's pissed.
He's pissed.
Well,
Oh, no. Oh, that bitch almost bit me. Woo! Alright, that's the type of live we doing today. For sure.
What the fuck? What the fuck is that? What you got going?
This what I need you to do, bro. Cash these diving in the water.
Wait. Hold the fuck on. Hold the fuck on. Hold the fuck on. Hold the fuck on.
They're not like, well, they're like, oh, I know why. He's acting like that. He's sad, or he's, So I just wanted to be super transparent. And also, everyone at SNL was 10, 15 years older than me. Mm-hmm. And I had a tough time. They weren't mean or anything. It's just hard to,
relate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would be like, hey, you guys want to go smoke weed? And they're like, we're having our first child. And I'm getting married next week and all this stuff. And I was like, oh, you guys don't want to play video games? It's weird. So it was also a way of me trying to, like, let them know what's going on with me, because it was tough to, it's just tough to make friends.
Did that increase the connection?
I think so. I think it became sort of I think when I first got there, like, this kid's just, like, loud. Mm. This is, like, a loud kid wearing his whole life on his sleeve to, that's my little brother. Mm-hmm. And then I felt that way. Keenan was always big bro from day one, but I think everybody, you gotta remember,
SNL. And he smokes weed.
Yes, he does.
Every year, that's the only goal that you have, is winning the Super
Bowl. What was going on, and as a result, the two had one of the most of the iconic Nickelodeon sitcom Drake and Josh, the two boys seemed to be best friends, but that wasn't exactly the case. One was going through some of the darkest atrocities imaginable, and the other was also experiencing an extremely complicated childhood, but they did not tell each other what was going on, and as a result, the two had one of the most catastrophic public falling outs in Nickelodeon history. For years, fans have wondered exactly what went wrong, why their relationship soured, and recently they came together and discussed everything on a 2-hour podcast that connected all of the missing pieces that we were left in the dark about for decades. While most celebrity stories and feuds feel unrealistic and manicured to fuel public interest, the story of Drake and Josh's complicated relationship is very relatable. Sure, none of us can truly relate to the pressure of being a child star while also dealing with the horrors behind the scenes, but the complications between Drake and Josh resemble a difficult relationship that you might have with a friend, uncle, cousin, or other family member. One that follows a cycle of love, hate, tension, animosity, remorse, guilt, and reconciliation. Drake and Josh's story is not some fleeting celebrity drama. So today we're going to discuss the entire thing while addressing all of the nuances and complications of a real-life relationship. Drake and Josh's lifelong troubled relationship started from the very first time they met. Drake did not like Josh, and Josh was determined to win him over. The then 14-year-old boys met on the set of The Amanda Show, which was a sketch comedy television program that was essentially the kid-friendly version of Saturday Night Live, starring Amanda Bynes. Bell was a part of the cast since its first episode in 1999, while Peck didn't join as a regular until later seasons.
I came on The Amanda Show. We didn't get along at first, but I thought you were so cool, and I really wanted you to like me. And then, thankfully, we had this shared love of old school comedy and sitcoms and great television. And so once you realized that I was kind of funny and I liked people who liked funny, we were suddenly like inseparable.
Yeah. At first, Drake was almost second to Amanda, and Josh came on as a tertiary character that they would sometimes make fun of. But once Drake and Josh had to collaborate on a sketch as two Italian mobsters, they realized their comedic chemistry was undeniable.
Pony pajamas, what's your problem, Pigtails?
Yeah, what's your problem, Big Tail? I can't sleep. You want I should put her out?
Not yet.
Hey, cannoli? No, I just want to hear a bedtime story. She just wants to hear a bedtime story.
Hey, I got it.
He's got it.
And 25 years later, that chemistry is still there.
She wants to hear about a story.
Oh, you want to hear a story? I got a story. All right, so you got this. There's this guy, right? He's driving his bike, and he falls off, and his kickstand goes right through his leg.
Right through his leg.
Drake was an old soul as a kid, and became a huge fan of classic buddy comedies such as Abbott and Costello and Dean Martin and Jerry Lewis. Drake dreamed of one day having a comedy sidekick, and he officially found his match. The two boys became good friends off-screen as well. They would go bowling, hang out after hours, and even have sleepovers. The Amanda Show became the highest rated live-action program on Nickelodeon during its run, and while this may seem like an amazing way to start a child acting career, Drake was suffering unimaginable trauma as a pedophile had infiltrated the Nickelodeon network. It's very important to remember that the general public was not aware of the information that you're about to learn until 2024, when it was discussed in a documentary called Quiet on Set. This documentary drastically changed everything that people thought they knew about Drake Bell. Drake Bell formed a bond with dialogue coach Brian Peck during the second season of The Amanda Show. Peck, who has no relation to Drake's co-star Josh Peck, would invite Drake to his house for acting lessons. These lessons were supervised by Drake's father, Joe, who was told that Brian Peck was a skilled coach who could help Drake secure more acting opportunities. However, over time, Joe became uncomfortable with their relationship.
And unfortunately, I started seeing Brian start to just hang around Drake too much. And it didn't set well with me. Drake would be in the dressing room or something, and in would pop Brian, and just touch Drake. You know, do things that, wait a second, what are you doing? Drake can put that on himself. And the thing is, this is in front of people.
Joe claims that while his son was in the dressing room, Brian would touch Drake in front of others in ways that made him question Brian's intentions. Joe expressed his concerns with the production personnel and said he was uncomfortable with Brian, only to be called homophobic because of Brian's sexual orientation. Therefore, Joe backed off. Once this got back to Brian, he manipulated Drake into severing ties with his father/manager, suggesting that Joe was sabotaging Drake's career. Peck subsequently integrated himself into multiple areas of Bell's life and became a father figure for the young actor. Eventually, Peck convinces Drake's mother to let him stay at his house during auditions. Then when Drake slept on Brian's couch, the sexual assault started.
I was sleeping on the couch where I would usually sleep, and I woke up to him. I just opened my eyes, I woke up, and he was sexually assaulting me. Why don't you think of the worst stuff that someone can do to somebody as a sexual assault? And that'll answer your question.
Drake wouldn't tell anyone for several months. The abuse persisted until Drake began spending more time at a girlfriend's house. One day, when he was supposed to meet with Brian, Drake said he didn't want to hang out. Brian then started calling his phone nonstop. When Drake failed to answer, Brian obsessively started calling his girlfriend's house, which is when the girlfriend's mother suspected something was wrong and took Drake to her family therapist. He later detailed the abuse to his own mother, who called the police. I had to be excruciatingly detailed about every single thing and time that it had happened with 2 absolute strangers. The worst part was I had to make a phone call to Brian and get him to admit what he'd done. The police monitored a wired phone call with Brian, who broke into a full-on confession that led to his arrest. The investigation was conducted privately, and Bell remained unidentified to the public for several years due to his age at the time. Drake also refused to tell anyone what was going on, not even his best bro Josh. As if this situation couldn't get any more traumatic and confusing for Drake, before the trial he also needed to return to Nickelodeon Studios to begin filming for his next major role on Drake and Josh.
That big break between Drake and Josh and Amanda show is when I told my mom what was going on. We went to the police, the investigation, all of the stuff that you saw in the documentary. That was when all of that was going on. And then when we shot the pilot, we were in the middle of the investigation, but nobody had known anything because Brian hadn't been arrested. I had to come back, like the Amanda show, where the dude was, where the abuse was happening, having the monster in your own in your safe place. Still, where I felt most comfortable, where I was the happiest, was when I was on set with you guys. And the worst part was every day I got there, was the monster was there, you know?
Even though Drake was forced to interact with his abuser daily, he did everything in his power to hide his pain and focus on his work. But Josh suspected something was wrong, as Drake seemed standoffish.
I was just looking at it through the prism of a 14-year-old's brain, going like, he doesn't want much to do with me. And
Josh essentially thought that Drake just stopped liking him, not knowing the horrors of Drake's abuse. At the same time, Drake also felt a little bit of tension from Josh, but was blaming himself.
I've got all this stuff that nobody knows about that's going on. Is this gonna hurt our show? Is this gonna, when this drops, is Josh gonna look at me and be like, bro, you took our dream away. Like, you took my dream, like everything, like, are we gonna lose our show?
Drake even said he started losing his hair due to all the stress he was feeling. But then the investigation into Brian's crimes was coming to a close, and some of that pressure was starting to subside, knowing that justice would be served. Drake even decided to tell Dan Schneider about his abuser right before the trial.
And when Drake and I talked and he told me what had happened, I was more devastated by that than anything that ever happened to me in my career thus far. And I told him, I'm here for you. What do you need? Drake's mom, a lovely woman who I stay in contact with this day, she came to me at the time and she said, Dan, I'm not good with words like you are. And would you help me with my speech for the judge? And I said, of course.
Brian Peck was convicted of child molestation in 2004, pleading no contest to a charge of oral copulation with a minor under 16 and a charge of performing a lewd act with a 14 or 15-year-old. He spent only 16 months in prison and was mandated to register as a sex offender. Josh, again unaware of what was going on, one day realized that he stopped seeing Brian on set and with Drake, so he asked Drake what happened.
I had a feeling, because Brian, who was ever present during the Amanda show, and then he was gone, and I didn't know anything except I had a feeling something happened. And I remember we were in the car, it was you, me, and Jill, and I said, you still talk to Brian? And you just looked at me like, no, Brian's a really bad guy. And I remember thinking, gotcha. And it was all that I needed to know. And I didn't know anything more than that, but I was like, that's clear.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Although Drake's pain was not magically gone once Brian was arrested, he was able to find joy again in acting now that his abuser was not on set. However, Josh was also suffering from his own complicated life struggles. Now, by comparison, they seem menial to Drake's, but you have to consider that children feel like they are the center of their own universe, and they don't have that worldly perspective to make sense of their pain. Josh Peck was raised by a single mother, actually never even meeting his father. He was the result of a short fling his mother had with a coworker. Him and his mother went through drastic ups and downs, sometimes living a comfortable middle-class life and other times not knowing if they will be able to pay rent. To compound this struggle, he was using food as an escape, leading to him becoming very overweight.
I didn't know that I was sort of eating in an unhealthy way. I just felt like I eat fruit snacks like every other kid. I just, do it in an excessive way. So I think that pain was just born out of what we all feel, is that it hurts to be different and it hurts to know that life is going to be challenging.
Josh also used stand-up comedy and his television roles to escape his internal battles. Perhaps this is what made the two such a great duo. A silver lining to these young boys experiencing a traumatic childhood was that when they came together, they felt safe and comfortable. And because of that, they created one of the greatest live-action shows in Nickelodeon history. Drake Parker and Josh Nichols were two brothers bound by their parents' marriage, forced to live in the same house, go to the same school, hang out with the same friends, while having totally opposite personalities. Josh was the hefty, emotional dork, while Drake was a smooth-talking ladies' man who led a rock band. It was common that the Nickelodeon writers made Josh the butt of the joke. I mean, it's very easy to pick on the overweight, goofy kid. Drake, on the other hand, would often be this glamorized bad boy. He was lazy, rude, and self-centered. He would not stand up for his brother Josh, he would go hang out with girls and friends without him, and basically had a hard time accepting Josh as his brother.
Okay, here's my vision. I see your band in a desert, you know, the sun beats down, little creature scampers by, perhaps I don't know, a lizard?
Oh, here's my vision. I don't care about your vision. The video should show off my band.
And although the show produced some hilarious moments when the brothers were pitted against each other,
You made that whole story up. No, you started that fight. You calling me a liar? I ain't calling you a truther.
the best episodes were usually when they had to work together to get themselves out of ridiculous situations.
You gotta get me out of this. I want to be cooler, but I can't go out there and play against the toughest team in the state. Okay. He's thinking.
Paso, the old El Paso.
Lysol knows little hands deserve big protection. That's why we're continuing to donate science kits to schools in need and helping protect classrooms by killing 99.9% of germs, keeping kids hands-on and here.
You don't have to make feet content to pay for your trip. Just use Kayak. Flights to Europe are cheaper this summer.
Really? Kayak.
Hey, Texas, make a power move. Switch to an electricity company trusted locally for over 20 years, with service and savings that set us apart, and an unchanging rate that brings it all together. Switch to Constellation. Sign up in minutes.
By getting the CFA designation, I was far more appealing to employers.
He's snapping! I got an idea. He's got an idea! Okay, you need to stop that. Done?
During season 3, Josh started to grow taller and lost a noticeable amount of weight, so the show's writers could not just resort to cheap fat jokes, but they still often made him a punching bag.
Why don't you just shave that thing off?